Okay, today we'll start now our new heterocycle indol. So quinazoline we have already finished. So now we will go for the mm, it's a five-membered ring pyrrole ring fused with benzene ring. So that is the structure of indol. It's a fused benzene ring with five-membered heterocycle. So nitrogen is present in the pure benzene ring. So here are some natural products which contains indol as a moiety. So I am shortlisting over here. So indol, some of the important natural products uh, heterocycle or moiety. Okay, some of the natural products I have listed here. Some of pharmaceuticals, that means some drugs I have listed over here, and some agrochemical products I have listed over here. That shows the in that includes the indol. You are quite familiar with serotonin, lysergic acid, strychnine. Strychnine is also very important as a natural product. Then ajamycin and yohimbine. Okay, so all these are very important, and all these includes the uh, indol as a alkaloid or natural products. Okay, next one, what are the drugs which contains the indol as a one heterocycle? Okay, so before 10 in jet lag medication. Okay, so for traveling people, so who are traveling normally more frequently by air. So for that one, this kind of things containing indol as a heterocycle we can use to overcome that jet lag problem. Then sumatriptan, migraine relief. Okay, so ondansetron is very popular anti-nausea in cancer chemotherapy. Ondansetron, so very important. And then next one, lysergic acid diethylamide. Okay, so LSD, psychedelic. So many. These are only few examples which contains indol as a heterocycle, but there are plenty of other drugs. They are present in organic chemistry, so they contain the indol as a one of the heterocycle in that one. So you can combine this one with another heterocycles. Okay, so here you can find is present as well as imidazole is also present. Okay, imidazole is also in connection with the indol. Okay, so you can connect, or here also piperidine. Okay, partial reduced piperidine is also, sorry, partial saturated, that means one carbon counter bond is present in this ring. See here that saturated analog of pyrrole is present. That means different and yohimbine, they are naturally occurring compound. All these in some of those plants or trees they do occur, but as we found them very helpful for a human being, our scientists tried to synthesize those all these alkaloids natural products in our laboratory, and after synthesis of this one we can use them for different against different diseases. Okay, our synthetic organic chemistry, that we can synthesize any of these naturally occurring compound with all proper stereochemistry. Okay, so this is the power of organic chemists, that we can synthesize all these components in our laboratory, all these naturally occurring component which are those we can synthesize in our laboratory, and we can utilize them for the for to make cure to cure the different diseases. Okay, so this is the power of the why, so that's why organic chemistry is powerful. Okay, so indol unit is found in over thousands of naturally occurring indols. Okay, alkaloids, and many of these have important physiological activities. Then indigo, a blue purple dye imported from India. Okay, so that one from where we have the name occurred from the blue purple dye imported from India. So that's why we have to call it indole. Chemical degradation of indigo leads to oxygenated indoles, which were named indoxyl and oxindole. Indole itself was first prepared by reductance distillation of oxindole. Most indole alkaloids are derived from the naturally occurring amino acids, S-tryptan, S-tryptophan, and an example of hallucinogen compound psilocin, extracted from Mexican mushrooms by the Aztecs from as early as 1500 BC. Okay, so initially all these natural products used to extract from the plant sources, but extraction of all these alkaloids or chemicals from plant source, that means only that component extraction from the plant source, any plant source, leaves, bark, fruits, and all these things. It's very critical job. It's very tedious job. So extraction of that, and also this extraction process, it's highly costly, and to reduce this cost of extraction, scientists tried to synthesize them in laboratory. Okay, so once you finalize the path of synthesis of this one, so you can use for so long time. Okay, so instead of extraction from the plant leaves or from bark or plant material, it's better to synthesize them in laboratory. So, and one more disadvantage to extraction, natural product extraction from the plant sources, is that we cannot extract them as individual component. That means, for example, if strychnine we want to extract from this plant material, so we cannot isolate only this form, or whether R or S, what is the stereochemistry, we cannot extract only one form. So another form of this one, another isomer of this strychnine also, that one is getting extracted with this isomer. Okay, so if we need this isomer only to treat any disease, we cannot extract only this isomer from plant sources. So better, instead of extraction from the plant sources, better to synthesize them in laboratory with proper stereochemistry, so that particular component with that particular isomer or diastereoisomer we can pick up, and we can use them to treat any diseases. This is the beauty of the organic chemistry. Okay, so next one is the what importance of indole, why we should study the indole, why we should go for the different properties of indole. So better, before we are going to into the laboratory for synthesis of such complicated molecules, alkaloids or drugs, so before that we should be able to or familiar with that molecule, how that molecule behaves, what are the properties, and where how we have to treat that molecule, and how we can utilize that molecule. Okay, so this is the thing for the introduction in indole. Okay, so next one, structure and properties. So indole is a colorless crystalline solid having melting point 52 degrees centigrade. Colorless crystalline solid. Bond lengths and proton NMR chemical sheet as a certain aromatic. So here I have given bond lengths of all carbon single bond, carbon carbon double bond, carbon nitrogen single bond. I have given everything over here. Proton NMR shift for this NH bond 7 ppm. Okay, CH bond, all these things, and benzene things. So here I have given information. Next thing we have to take into consideration resonance energy. As indole is aromatic, but definitely there is a resonance energy. So indole is aromatic, having resonance energy of 1.6 per mole, most of which is accounted for by the benzenoid ring. Okay, benzenoid ring fused with the pyrrole ring. So benzene resonance energy is 152 kilojoule per mole, naphthalene is 252 kilojoule per mole, and pyrrole is 90 kilojoule per mole. Okay, so that one is totally different from all these things, from benzene, from pyrrole, everything is that resonance into. So resonance energy associated with the pyrrolic ring is significantly less than for pyrrole itself. Okay, hence enamine's characters of n1, enamine character of n1, c2 and c3 unit is pronounced. Okay, so resonance energy associated with pyrrolic ring. Okay, this resonance energy associated with pyrrolic ring, and hence enamine character of SN1, C2, and C3 is pronounced. Next, electron density. We'll see what they means about resonance energy. Electron density. Pyrolytic ring is electron rich. Okay, pyrolytic ring. Now, in quinoline side, in quinoline molecule, we have seen that in quinoline, pyridine ring fused with the benzene ring. In that one, we have seen that benzenoid ring is electron rich and quinoline, pyridine ring is electron deficient. So totally contrast to the quinoline, indole is showing that now pyrolytic ring, that means heteroatom containing ring is electron rich now, just as a little less electron rich than pyrrole. Benzenoid ring has similar electron density to benzene. Okay, so very reactive towards electrophilic substitution. Okay, electrophilic substitution very reactive at C3. Okay, this is the C third position. So numbering, you have to count nitrogen heteroatom as first number. So you have to count nitrogen is the first number. Then next carbon we have to go anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so second, here is the second carbon atom, second number, third number, and then we have to jump to the benzene ring, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, so we'll see later on how to do the numbering. So here very reactive towards electrophilic substitution reaction at C3 level. Okay, at C3 atom. So if you remember, in case of quinoline, the electrolytic substitution mostly occur in the benzenoid ring. Okay, at this position number fifth or eighth, carbon number fifth or eighth in quinoline, because benzenoid ring is electron rich in quinoline. That is totally opposite to this indole. Now in indole now, pyrolytic ring is electron rich compared to the benzenoid ring. So as pyrolytic ring is electron rich, so we have to react electrophile in pyrrole ring. Okay, so electrolytic substitution occurs in electron rich pyrrole ring. Okay, so in that, so the electron substitution occurs at the C third position in indole. Okay, so electron neutral benzene, electron neutral, and pyrrole they have shown over here, that one is electron rich. Okay, so this is the basic things regarding the next, acidity of NH. So in pyrrole also we had NH bond. We have NH bond now. The same thing in indole also we have NH bond. And as we know, if electron density is different, electronegativity of two atom is different. Nitrogen is more electron negative than due to difference in electronegativity, this hydrogen atom becomes more acidic. And pK of pyrrole is 17.5, whereas pK of indole, I think 16.2. We'll see on next what is the exact pK of pyrrole. So it's a non-basic. Pyrrole also non-basic. Here indole also non-basic, because pyrrole and indole both possess NH bond, acidic NH. Okay, so that's why both are non-basic as for pyrrole. And the same thing, the involved in the aromatic sextet in indole also. The lone pair of which is present on nitrogen, that one is involved in the aromatic sextet. So this lone pair is not available for the next for protonation or for abstraction of any electrophile. So that's why these are non-basic. Also nitrogen possess hydrogen atom, so that one because it attached to the more electronegative nitrogen atom. Okay, so the lone pair is involved in aromatic sextet. Protonation occurs at the C3 as for enamine. Okay, so these are the basic things. How the protonation occurs, I have shown over here. And protonation is that, so electrophile attacks are getting abstracted at the C third position. How that one is occurring here, lone pair shift in between carbon number second and nitrogen, and carbon carbon double bond is getting utilized as a nucleophile to abstract the proton. Okay, so this is all about introduction about of the our pyrrole.